Hello, and welcome to Scuffland. Don't know what's going on with the stream, but thank you for coming. There's a lot of delays, and I'm always sorry for that, but I'm still going to kill things and robots, even if my frames are going to be horrible. Hopefully that's okay for everyone watching. That's bitrate just keeps jumping around all over the place. But yeah, thank you. I didn't expect so many people in there in the chat there. I really appreciate that. This isn't like a traditional debut. You know, most VTubers, they got a whole thing going on. Oh, we're gonna jump immediately into murder. So I already got the game open, so we're just gonna switch on over there. And if anyone has any questions about MechWarrior Online, because I assume not everyone here has played the game, but we're just gonna switch on over. Yeah, and this is my favorite mech right here. I got a lot of mechs, but I always come back to this one because, well, anyone who's been following me on Twitter knows that I'm a complete weeb and I love K-On! Way too much. The fact that I bought 9 mechs of the same exact type. They're a little different, obviously, but they're all named after K-On! Characters. So don't know what method I decided to go with here. Like, I just kind of felt like Marauder 2C specifically. I have one Marauder, but I don't have a Marauder 2 yet. I do have 26 million C-bills, so I could buy one if I wanted to, but I haven't decided quite yet what I want to the Marauder 2C is clan. how to explain this to people that don't know the BattleTech universe. Basically, there is the very too long didn't read version of this is a lot of space colonization, then a civil war. The government left and now came back, but they're kind of weird and warlike now, and yeah, they have better technology than everyone else because everyone's been fighting for hundreds of years while they just build up technology. So the clans are technologically superior to the inner sphere, as it's called, which is basically just anyone that's living within the sphere radius around Earth. So yeah, the these ones, this one specifically has two LB-20s, which, for those that don't know, it's a giant shotgun. So there's two of them. I'm just gonna go to the test grounds just to show this off because yeah, I, obviously I love most mechs in this game, but there's just something special about just going up to somebody with two giant shotguns and just blowing the hell out of them. Oh, right, hold on, volume. Gotta lower the volume on this one. It says otherwise I will destroy people's ears. Because there's a lot of big guns in here, and yeah, so I'll just fire both of these at this, and we'll just destroy it. That's gone now. So yeah, I kind of use this one a lot, but I do have many of them, which I'll go between different mechs while actually playing the game, but I might come back to this a few times. Yeah, that's just, yeah, it does a lot of damage, and it's great for destroying the internals of a mech, because once you take off the outer layer, there's certain weapons like LP-20s, which the shotguns, and then machine guns, which will just destroy anything inside of the mech. So they'll do, basically it does critical hits. Well, no, I'm a unrelated to BattleTech warship. I am strictly water-based. I just happen to like mechs, and so I play mech game a lot. No, I do have a non-clan mod here. I do have this one, which also is amazing because it just has 3 rotary AC2s, which in AC2s, for those that don't know, they're autocannons. AC stands for autocannon. There's multiple sizes. AC2s are the smallest, but they fire very quickly. So yeah, I got 3 basically minigun cannons. So yeah. Also, that will annoy the hell out of anyone that I'm attacking. Normal AC2s do not fire that quickly, but rotaries, they'll jam if you fire them for too long. So it's a trade-off. But I got something else I'll show later. But I'm just gonna, you know what? I'll take this one out first. Just see how this one works out. So the one thing about me playing this game is I have 2 things that will happen to me. Either I'll do amazing, or I'll die immediately. So don't expect too much in between. I'll pretty much either do great or I'll explode immediately. Oh, right. There's not too much music of its own in this game, so I'm just gonna put on some older MechWarrior music just for atmosphere. Let me just start this. There we go. Hopefully I can actually find a match. I usually find matches pretty quickly, but then of course, trying to do a stream, I won't get anything. Yeah, the rotaries are very good. I also have another rotary mech, but it's a little large. I'll show you that later, though. It's I got all kinds of mechs, and they're mostly named weeby things. So there's all the can mechs. There's I have a bunch of king crabs named after Madoka characters for some reason. Don't ask me why I started it. I have no idea. But there's a lot of them that are Toho related, for whatever reason, because I also like Toho, so there's a lot of that in there. I'm a very weird, like, yeah, I'm playing a game about big robots doing things, and then I'm naming them after Moe characters and Toho's. I'm a weeb. I mean, look at me. Look into my eyes and tell me that I'm not a weeb. Yeah. Hope that I do well, but as I explained earlier, might have some problems. Hopefully, the bitrate going all over the place isn't too bad for everyone. Oh, am I not? Am I not a weeb, Xander? Am I not? Alright, I got it's 2-1. I guess I'm not a weeb.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Ah, yes.
Weapons online. All systems.
I do know what a pachinko machine is. Is that? Do you need to know what a pachinko machine is to be a weeb? Is that a requirement? Oh, thought that was like a mohawk at first, but that's more just like a Roman helmet kind of thing. Oh, that's good. That's good that it's not too bad, because doing the testing, I was getting like double the bitrate I am right now, and everything looked great, and now it was giving me so many problems. Oh, pachinko machines has doomed me. I know what a pachinko machine is, so I am now a weeb. I mean, I was arguing that I was a weeb in the first place, so I guess that's a good thing then. Is it? Okay. Something over there, so oh, it's a little light. Yeah, they debut stuff. Hopefully that clears up for other streams I'm gonna do, because if it decides to just do horrible bitrate every time I'm doing like an actual stream instead of a test stream, that's going to be very frustrating. But I'm hoping it's just the trial by fire debut scuff that every VTuber must have, or else they are not actually a VTuber. Yeah, this is, you know, my designer just sneaking in random features that were not actually approved. Someone was shooting at me, but I have no idea from where. Oh, there. Oh, hello. I'm probably not in the best spot right now, because I just walked out in the middle of nowhere with none of my friends. Because I'm smart. What? Stop with the missiles. Why is everyone... How is every missile coming at me? Still. Oh, this is not a good treatment. I'm going to die. Oh, okay, I'm alive. For now?
Right torso, critical damage.
Well, this is going swimmingly. Oh no, I'm dead now. And I'm gone. Wow, that was a great first match. I did 97 damage. That was terrible. Oh, jeez. So basically, around like 300 damage is considered like good. Like you're pulling your own weight. So I was not. Yeah, it's gonna be a little laggy. I don't know what's going on. Like OBS, I had like great test streams. Like they were perfect, and then now here, when there's actually people going to be watching, that's when it decides to just be absolutely terrible. Yeah. So now that's going to be stuck in that much. So we're gonna go to this one because I have to. Oh wait, I was gonna. I'll show it later. I have a mech that's sneaky. What is happening? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm hoping that at some point, either the internet or YouTube or OBS will decide to stop being silly. But, So, in the people that are in the chat, who is actually familiar with this game or the BattleTech universe in general? Because I will explain anything. If anyone has any questions about random things I'm spouting, like, oh, the LRMs or MRMs or whatever. Oh, HBG Manifold is my favorite map, so we're going to go there. And hopefully not get Conquest, because I don't like Conquest. It's like you capture the points, but like, it's basically who has the most light mechs? Who can run the fastest? And yeah, the viewer count always lies. It's like, oh yeah, there's one viewer. Meanwhile, there's 30 in there. And actually, I don't know how many people are watching right now. I'm not looking. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's always doing shenanigans. Wow, the preview is not even loaded for me. That's... Oh, I wish this wasn't scuffed, but it must be. Okay, so... Well, to be fair, you don't need to know, like, the BattleTech universe too much in order to play the game. You just need to know, like, what things mean, like, what mechs are. So, when I said like light mechs, there's like different weights, and obviously lighter mechs are faster. It goes light, medium, heavy, and then assault. The mechs that I've been showing right now is like the first one was a heavy. This one's an assault, so it's going to be a little bit slower, but also that means more guns, more armor, that sort of thing. So if you look at my weapons over there, I explained earlier, but the LB20s are, I'll be honest, I don't actually remember what that stands for, but it's a big shotgun. That's all you really need to know. The 20 is more of a game mechanic thing. Like 20 is how much damage it does. So if you shoot someone with it, it's going to do 20 damage. So if I shoot both of these, it will do 40. And each mech has its certain number of hit points in armor and also internal structure. You got to get through the armor and then get through the structure. And if you see over there, the little kind of like mech anatomy thing, each part of the mech is separated into different things. Each leg, left leg, right leg, left arm, right arm, and then torso is center torso. They're all separate spots with their own health amounts. So certain weapons will be located in certain areas, and when you take out those, either the arm or the torsos or wherever the weapons is, they'll be gone, obviously. You take out the center torso, they die. Because that's where the mech's engine is. Did I say big shot? I don't remember what words I just said. Um, but yeah, if you take a big shot to the center torso, you're gonna die. So generally you try to hit the center torso, but sometimes you can't get that accurate. Sorry, don't mean to jump on your head there. So when I target them, it will show up there what parts are damaged and what's not damaged and what weapons they have. It won't tell me where the weapons are, but it will at least tell me that the weapons exist. So that's got like a ton of medium pulse lasers, which means that's going to absolutely murder me. But it has a lot of heat, so it will shut down. I'll explain this a little more detail when I'm not getting my ass handed to me. Because I decided to walk into things while talking. Not the smartest.
Center torso critical damage. Ammo explosion detected.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, so that's another thing. Your guns have a certain amount of ammo that's also stored in certain parts of your mech, and if they blow up, they explode. Okay, well, that one's taken care of.
New target acquired.
Yeah, I'll try to explain this when I'm not like super in the middle of everything, but I'm hoping I'm making sense in some way.
Target spotted. New target acquired.
But yeah, so like if I shoot that side torso, I might take out some weapons. Oh, my something's already dead. Are you dead?
Target acquired.
Are you dead but standing up? Hello? Who just... What? Oh, what? Oh, okay. That... Oh, I totally missed that one. In the back of a mech, obviously less armor, just same as like most real-life things like a tank would have. Basically, these are just big walking tanks. That's a good way to consider it. As you can see over there, I'm not doing so good with my mech health. I'm losing a side torso. Also, my center torso is about to explode. So if anyone sneezed on me, I'd probably die. But luckily, everyone else seemed to do amazing and totally wiped out the enemy team. Up there, it shows a 11-0. So the teams are 12v12. So it means there's only one enemy running around somewhere here. Which, I assume is over there. Okay, yep, they're dead. So, yeah, the other thing to note is, I'll show once we get out of the match, because it's a better, it's not the best, but not terrible. So yeah, there's different kinds of engines as well. So most mechs, well, I guess in the universe it would be this way, but in this game, most people don't care about exploding because you don't die. Not really. But like this mech, for instance, has an XL engine. Clans and Near-Sphere mechs work a little different. So the clan ones, if you take out these side torsos, it will it will die the same way as if you took out the center torso, because there's a partial piece of the engine in this side torso. If you take out one, it will slow down. You take out the other one, then they'll die. But for inner sphere mechs, when they have an XL engine, they'll you take out one of their side torsos, they will just explode. I mean, I can't divulge my current weight because it's classified, but I don't think I'll be too self-conscious about it, because I mean, I'm not a human, so it's going to be higher weight than any human anyway, but you know, That's just what being ship is. I can't remember which one of my industry mechs has an Excel engine. Does this one? No, that one doesn't. Something had an Excel engine, but I don't remember what it's. Ah, yeah, one of these. So there's some mechs that were in the beginning of the game. They added new ones, and the previous ones are a little obsolete now. Like, well, this one was pretty good back in the day because it was one of very few mechs that could have an AC-20, which is just a big cannon. It just would totally destroy people. But the only way to get it to work was to have an XL engine in this thing, which, as you can see, like, this is a side torso here, this little square, and so is, like, this is the other side torso. So if you shot these, which are giant targets, that torso would be destroyed, and then the entire mech would blow up. Yeah, Centurions are they're to be desired. But there's been a lot of changes to this game since the beginning. Like, a whole bunch of weapons are also new in here. Like, for instance, where is it? Which mech did I have that? Oh, I know. Oh, well, here's one. Which really big assault mech called Annihilator, which I have armor equivalent of something much lighter in it, but it has a lot of guns. These MRMs are medium range missiles. The start of this game had only SRMs and LRMs. SRMs being short range missiles, LRMs long range missiles. The SRMs were incredibly short range, but they did a lot of damage. LRMs did also a lot of damage, but only for long range. But then they introduced these MRMs, which I'm going to show them to you. I'll try to show a few things before we get into an actual match, just so I can actually explain things to people that don't know anything about this game, which I feel is probably a good number. Hard to hear? Oh, well, do you mean the game audio or me? Or the music? Both? Well, everything's pretty much like, I can't really make the microphone go too much higher. I mean, I guess I could. How is it for everyone else? I don't know how I'm sounding exactly to everyone here. I'll try to mess with some settings. Okay, what about this song? Do I sound a little bit louder now? The music should have went up too. Oh, jeez, that bit. Bit rate is just jumping around all over the place. I don't understand. Well, that's a new one too, because I saw some kind of stuff. All kinds of stuff has to happen. The VTuber gods demand it. Okay, it sounds good now. That's good. Whew. Alright, so MRMs, as I was talking about earlier, they...
Target acquired.
I don't know how they're balanced, to be honest. I think it's probably just more heat related, but this has a lot of missiles, so I can just totally just bombard this poor little mech. That's very loud on my end. Hopefully that's not destroying you. And these work at basically any range. They're not as long range as LRMs, but they don't have any minimum range. There are a number of weapons in this game that do have minimum ranges. PPCs for one, like... Oh, wrong button. Those are PPCs. Though these are light PPCs. PPC stands for Particle Projection Cannon. It's just a gun that shoots a bunch of particles. It's an energy weapon that it produces a good amount of heat, but it's long range, does a good amount of damage. But a normal PPC has a minimum range of 90 meters, so if I was actually this distance from this mech, I wouldn't do anything to it. But light PPCs are half the size of a regular PPC, so they do half damage, but for some reason I have no minimum range, so you can just...
Target destroyed.
And it dies. Then other weapons, like you saw, lasers, they're pretty standard for... And I think everyone understands what a laser is. ER, it says ER medium laser. Oh, ER just means extended range, so it's a little... it goes a little farther than a regular medium laser, but then to balance that out, it uses a little more heat. So if you accumulate too much heat by firing too much at once, especially if I were to fire probably all of these at once, I'd probably, yeah, I get a lot of heat, and once you get to 100%, your mech will shut down unless you override, which you can press O and...
Override engage.
Yeah, and then you start taking heat damage, going up over 100% heat until parts of you start exploding. So, not the best idea to do that unless you like really have to. Like, you're gonna die otherwise anyway. Just
override engaged,
and then just keep firing until one of you dies. Standard armor would certainly make these weapons. Yes, a little bit. I mean, they're missiles. Anyone has a missile. I mean, anyone that's a ship has a missile. Also, speaking of... Actually, those are classified. I shouldn't talk about those. But unrelated to those classified weapons, there's also a weapon in here called a Gauss rifle, which, if anyone's familiar with that term, I don't need to explain, but it's very similar in concept to a railgun. Nothing to do with my design whatsoever. There are no railguns involved in my ship design, I promise. Definitely not part of my design. Anyway, I know one of you in the chat is very fond of a certain someone in Kaon. Actually, I would not like to tell the audience about the weaponry, because that is classified, and I will not discuss it. Anyway, Gauss rifles. So, obviously, like a railgun, it's a metal projectile that's launched at high speeds through magnetism. I always keep forgetting what the difference between a Gauss rifle and a railgun is. They're very similar, but different. This one in particular has two, so I'm gonna go back to the test grounds. Yes, I don't know what made me name certain mechs after Kaon or how they even started, but I think I had like 5 of them originally, so I was like, oh, this makes sense. But I don't know, like, I don't know why I decided each one should be certain things. Like, why I decided
Target
Mookie should
acquired.
have 2 Gauss rifles, but she does, and not quite as much damage as, say, the 2 giant shotguns. Oh, welcome back, Katanaji. Thank you for coming.
Target
So,
acquired.
as you can see, the range of a Gauss rifle, 931 meters, it goes pretty far. Not as far as it really should, because in reality, a weapon of that sort should go much farther, and it doesn't in this, but that's a game balance thing, so you're not sniping somebody from literally across an entire map, but yes, Mookie strong. I keep thinking of like new things to explain. So there's a thing in this game with mechs with jump jets. Jump jets obviously just they're a jump jet. It's a jet that make you jump. That's all they do, but helps you get up top of buildings, up top of cliffs, or whatever. But there's also a game mechanic known as pop tarting, which, if say you're like, well, there's nothing around that's quite this allows me to do this, but if you're behind some kind of obstacle of some kind, but there's somebody across that obstacle that you want to shoot at, you jump up, and then right as you start to fall, then you shoot. I'm not very good at it, but it is.
New target acquired.
People that do know how to do it are very effective with it because they just jump up from out of nowhere, shoot you, and then disappear. I try to do it with this one, but it's a little difficult. But for me, anyway, because I'm not the best at this game. I'd like to think I'm good, but also you just saw me get absolutely murdered 2 games in a row, so I don't know if I can claim to be that good. I'm gonna go back to like an actual match with the other mech that I was talking about. So you know how earlier, if you were here, I was talking about the rotary AC2s, where like there's AC2s, but they fire just like they're quick, but not that quick. It's like a minigun. This mech has oh, Tommy, welcome. Glad you can make it. I may have to explain some other aspects again. If you hear me talk about anything that you don't understand, just ask and I'll explain it, because I will use a lot of just game lingo, and it might not make sense to anybody who doesn't play it. Because like to me, like, you know, oh yeah, you know, this AC2s, but to anyone else it's like, what the heck's an AC2? AC is just stands for autocannon. There's a bunch of different kinds of autocannons. There's AC2s, AC5s, AC10s, and AC20s. They shoot faster the smaller number and shoot slower the bigger number, but obviously do more damage. The number is literally just the amount of damage that they do. So I was showing a thing earlier, which I'll show again for those that weren't here earlier. There's rotary autocannons, excuse me, that they can jam once they fire for too long, but they fire extremely quickly. This Tommy is my fighter jet friend. Why did that flash red at me? That was freaky. Yeah, I've been yeah, Tommy, I may have been talking about how much you are a friend to me to a number of people, so don't be surprised if people know who you are. So this is going to be a great map because this is a lava planet, and I'm in something that kind of heats up a little bit, so that's going to be fun. Ambient temperature is 98 Celsius, so it's a little bit near
Reactor
boiling. It's fine.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So yeah, this mech just has regular AC2s, which I'll probably scare some people by just immediately firing, but like they just fire like that. They fire pretty quick, but like each time it hits, it's 2 damage each time, and it's firing 2 at a time there, so it's 4. But I've got a bunch of AC2s on this mech, as you can see over here. So there's a little trick you can do with these AC2s to make them really, really annoying to anyone that encounters you, because there's only so many buttons and only so fast they can fire. There's oh, the Magmore Caverns. Oh, if I wasn't in here, I would bring up that music if I could. Or maybe I shouldn't, because Nintendo, they might not like me doing that if I'm not playing actually Metroid myself. So there's as you can see over there with my AC2s, there's like a little square that's kind of moving down along the number 6. Why is it on 6 anyway? It shouldn't be on. It should not be on 6. It should be on. Wait, I have it wrong. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, reassign these things. I was messing with things earlier, and it's a little strange. Okay, so I'm going to put these on chain fire, which is basically if you hold down the 1 button, it will alternate firing between all of your autocannons, so you don't generate so much heat. It's literally just a heat mitigation thing. God, it's hard to see here. But everyone's in the way, including this. Please let me shoot. I would like you moving out of the way for me, thank you. Excuse me. I'm going to become really annoying for somebody that I encountered. Like you. Now they're firing very quickly, they can't jam, and they're just gonna keep firing like really annoy the hell out of these people. Shooting my leg off. They don't want to move. So basically, you rapidly click a chain-fired weapon, it will fire really quickly. So if you start that off and then hold another key down, like this 3, it will just keep firing both of them really quickly. Not as fast as a rotary is, but it's good enough. Who are you?
Acquired.
This mech's got really low arms. All the guns are in the arms, so I can't actually hit that thing. This is not a great position to be in, like all clumped together while they're just kind of going surrounding. want to do something, but then if I go out, I'll...
Target destroyed.
Can I see you? Ooh, heat vision allows me to see you over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're getting a lot of direct hits right into my center torso. I don't want to explode right now. Okay, everyone's leaving me. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Everyone left. Everyone backed up and left me there. Oh, that's cool. But hey, I pulled my weight. So, I mentioned earlier, around 300 damage, you kind of hold your own weight. So I did a good amount of damage to them. So I'm just gonna leave that and leave them to their things. Yeah, so I haven't had a single a thing where I did super good here yet. I had one victory, but I also got my butt handed to me. So I don't know if that's really my victory so much as the team's victory. But yeah, I named all of these mechs are called king crabs because there's another mech that's called a crab. This is just a really big version of crab. So therefore king crab. And I for some reason named all of my king crabs after Madoka characters. Don't ask me why I started that. I don't know. It just felt right. I wouldn't be surprised if Lost Planet did take a little inspiration from Battletech. Battletech is pretty old. I don't remember exactly how old it is, but it's been a tabletop thing for a long time. There was video games. Usually the video games are called MechWarrior, except for the one game that's called Battletech. But yeah, the tabletop game of MechWarrior is Battletech because Battletech has MechWarrior, so therefore when you're playing a MechWarrior, the game is MechWarrior. It's confusing a little bit, but anyway, the games have gone back like a long time. There's a game I played a ton on a Super Nintendo that was MechWarrior, though they didn't have actual real mechs in them. They were kind of made up for that game specifically. So they didn't have any of these. Like none of these existed in that Super Nintendo game. It was like 4 strange, weird creations that they made for Super Nintendo. Yeah, thank you, Xander. 1980s. I'm sorry? Accidentally bumped something. Let me fix that. There's a cord. My brain just shut down. I don't remember what I was talking about before this. But, what was I talking about? Who knows? Anyway, moving on. There was somebody on Twitter. I don't know if you're in here. I actually don't remember the name because it was a passing tweet that I saw as I was trying to deal with all this bitrate shenanigans, which still is not resolved. I'm so sorry for that. I wish the quality looked better and it wasn't so stuttery, but somebody mentioned urban mechs, which I have a few of. So urban mechs are it's a light mech, but they're designed to be used in cities. So like a city would have a bunch of these as like mobile turrets, right? So you have this little thing with like a big gun. It looks like kind of like a trash can, and they are called trash cans at many times by players. It's got an AC-20, which is just a big cannon. But it goes really slow. So assaults, like this little tiny thing, goes slower than these things. Like this little tiny thing goes slower than this. But it's fine because like in like lore or whatever, or if you're playing Battletech, you'd have a lot of these because they're cheaper. But in this game, there's only 12 players. So if you're in an urban mech going 30 kph, you're going to be a little bit left behind, and also possibly not contribute much to the team because you can't get to anyone. Some people make it work. I don't know how, but
Target acquired.
yeah, this little tiny thing, you can see it's super slow. It was just really slow. But it's got a big gun that just... it broke open the armor and... now it's almost dead, and I shoot it with a little laser.
Target
It
destroyed.
blows up. So... using them as stock is a little, it's a little risk and reward kind of thing where sure you go slow, but you could theoretically take someone by surprise by being a little tiny thing that pops out of nowhere and just pow. Yeah,
Target
exactly,
acquired.
Tommy. So most players will put... what the heck did I just accidentally open? Most players will put a bigger engine in it, so we can't have as big of a gun, but it will go faster. So we'll go comparable to other mechs. But they are the very, like, the quintessential meme mech. Like if you look up urban mech memes, you'll probably find a lot. Like you'll find this little thing wearing sunglasses. It's like stuff like that. But they actually have... actually, can I show... I wonder if I can show that. I'm sure I can. If I can find that even. So there's in this game there's like most games of its kind, it has mechs that you buy with real money. I have a few of them. I mean, but they're called hero mechs. They have like unique builds that you can do with them. Like each mech has like if you look in here, see this little thing that says ballistic hardpoints. You can only have one ballistic type weapon, like an AC-20, put in this arm. You can't have any more than that. So you can just fill this up with whatever you want. But certain hero mechs have like a more unique hardpoint distribution. So like this one's a hero mech that's a little like police urban mech. So it's a... yeah, I'll find... the trailer for this is really funny, and I need to find it right after I explain how, like, there's hardpoints that are a little bit different. Like there's an energy hardpoint in the center torso, which most urban mechs don't have that. Like there's just unique things that you can do. Like where's the hero mech I like a lot? Which one was that? Which actually, what am I thinking of that I really... I guess it was... oh, it was this one, right? Of course. So this mech is it's called an archer. That's just what the mech's called. So like each variant of a mech, which I'll go to the store for a second just to show. Oops, I don't have my chat anymore. Oh. Yes, it's a little trash can mech. But yeah, so if you go in here and look at like archer, there's 3 different kinds of archers with different hardpoint layouts. So this one's got a couple missile hardpoints, energy hardpoints, etc. But the hero archer has a little special edition of having a ECM ECM being an electronic countermeasure. Those of you that might play other games, there's ECMs in a lot of games that feature some kind of vehicle. All this is, it makes it harder for other people to target you, and also harder for other mechs to lock on with missiles. So this extends its little ECM radius around you by, was this 120 meters? So anyone around 120 meters gets the benefit of your ECM. So this mech is, I like a lot just because I like anything that has an ECM. Like, I mean, the mech that I was talking about, the one that was in the thumbnail for the video, that also has ECM. Which you can see I named after the hand character Azusa. Got an ECM in here, so it's harder to lock onto. And also, I like it because it's got 2 giant shotguns, which I will show you, Tommy, what this looks like, and anyone else who didn't see it at the beginning of the stream. And yeah, combined with anti-missile systems, certain mechs actually have like a ton of anti-missile systems, so they can shoot down just like volley after volley of missiles, and you won't even get hurt if there's like a few mechs with AMS around. But yeah, this mech, I've got AMS in it with ECM, so it's a little protected with missiles, and then I come up to somebody and with my 2 shotguns and just
Target destroyed.
goodbye. Yes, they're just angryfish, which I assume means the piranha, which hilariously has a cockpit like a piranha's face, I think. I don't have one myself, so I have to look that up. Yeah, piranha. Got a lot of piranha. There's a cockpit, but they got the little deepies and the little eyes. But yeah, there's one of these has just a ton of AMS on it for, yeah, this one's got 4 AMS on it. Look at all these little things. So you're pretty much immune to most missiles when you have that. Unless everyone in the world is shooting their missiles at you, you're going to be pretty safe. There's a few that have that. There's oh boy, I get to show the Corsair, the thing that doesn't really exist because it's just a pile of junk piled together. So as you were seeing with all the other mechs, they look like well built, like somebody built it in a factory, and then, you know, they did. But then there's the Corsair, which is just a mess that was made by some pirates, and it just is terrible to look at. But one of these Corsairs, which I don't even know why there's different variants of a mech built out of spare parts, you would think they would all be unique and not look at all the same. But one of these also has 4 AMS in it, so you can have an assault mech that weighs 95 tons instead of the, what was it, 20 of a piranha? Yeah, 20 tons. This thing weighs 20 tons. This thing weighs a lot more. But it also looks incredibly ugly, and I hate it. I actually owned one of these mechs once, and I sold it purely because I hated looking at it. Because, yeah, sure, you got an assault that has a ton of missile defense, but I mean, do I really need to talk anymore about this? And each one of these is some kind of their own special flavor of janky. So there's this one with this little arm. This one it's got the same. This one's got these two things and the little grabby arm. That one's got two regular arms. And there's, for some reason, hero versions of it. Like, this is like this is a shiny pile of junk. So this one looks kind of nice, I guess. No, I would like to not have Corsair inspired adjustments. Thank you. I think I'm good. I'm good with my current design. I appreciate the offer, but I will have to decline. We're just going to move on from that. So, yeah, yeah, just gonna what's a good mech to show off here of all these other ones? Because I would use this mech forever, I'll be honest. And I don't want to do that in stream of just like, oh yeah, Leviathan's playing the shotgun mech again. Oh, unique. Oh, this one. This one's interesting. So, there's these things called rocket launchers, which they weigh very little. So you can put like a ton of these on, but they only fire once. So they're 20 rockets that fire, and all of them together do 40 damage. So you sneeze on somebody, they'll die, but then they're gone. But I do like it just because it's one opportunity to really just ruin somebody's day. And then otherwise there's just PPCs, which are projection cannons, just fancy energy weapons, that's all. Oh, I can have a Frozen City or Frozen City Classic. I like Classic, but I'll do this one just because it's bigger. I don't like it as much. Oh, well, we won't do that, I suppose. We'll do Verdant Bog. Hope you like swamps. Hoping that the bitrate would fix itself at some point, but it will not. It refuses. 50% drop frames, so whatever frames you're getting, you're only half of what you should be getting. Wait. Oh, I don't know why that killed me so much, just that one single word. Yes, we're in the swamp.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Oh, you can hear him just fine. I'm not like stuttering at all. Like it doesn't. I don't know how it sounds at all. So I don't. As long as you're hearing me, okay. I guess it's fine. I just hope there's less scuffed streams in the future. Which I have mentioned on Twitter, but much different than this game. There's a game where you play as a bunny and you garden, and that's it. And I want to play it because I fucking love bunnies. I mean, hopefully I can find somebody to sneeze on. Oh, I'm so glad there's no audio stutter, because that would be just the worst. And there's some interesting implications with this map, because there's as you can see, a giant carcass of some kind of
target spotted.
something crustacean-like. Okay, thank you for coming. I very much appreciate everyone that showed up. I didn't know how many people would show up. So the fact that there's as many as there are is wonderful. I really appreciate that. And I'm trying to figure out which one of these I'm going to sneeze on. I kind of want to sneeze on this one. I hit him with one of them. Oh, there's somebody up here. I'm going to try to go around here and... Oh, okay. I'm going to sneeze on this person. I didn't do too much damage because that's an assault, but it did totally mess up its armor.
Target spotted.
Roll aberration, maybe. I mean, I would understand if there was an opportunity for world domination and it was either world domination or my stream. I understand. I understand that priority.
Target spotted.
That's.
Target spotted.
I don't have my rockets, so I don't have much. In terms of weapons, I got these PPCs that do a fair amount of damage, but not as much as that thing was doing to me. Got a lot of lasers. There's a what's usually called a laser vomit, I believe is the term. When somebody has just a ton of lasers on their mech. Oh, jeez. World domination, so you could change the rules and watch me stream all the time. That would be lovely. Oh, well, I'm dead. I was killed by Great Fat Cat. So, once again, I have died. Ooh, that's a long gun. I like that. I like guns. It's just an AC2, but it looks cool. Yeah, as I said earlier, I've got two things that can happen to me in any given game of MechWarrior Online. I either do absolutely amazing, or I do completely terrible. And of course, on a stream, I would do terrible all the time. So we're gonna go back to the shotguns, and hopefully that will balance out my incredible lack of tactical strategy. Do those words go together? So, hopefully, I can murder something with these, because I have done a ton of damage with this mech before. Like I have proof, I have photographic evidence of me doing over 1,000 damage with this mech. I can do it. Hopefully on a map that's better suited to, no, not the Boggan, or this thing. Canyon Network. I used to be kind of like, well, like indifferent to Canyon Network, but now I kind of dislike it because it's just a bunch of, well, canyons, and, well, you're gonna see it now. Just a bunch of canyons and plateaus, and you either get shot at or you're hiding. That's basically your options. If you don't have LRMs, long-range missiles, for those that that doesn't make any sense to me, just saying LRMs, it's a little difficult to do much. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy has a way of just absolutely destroying me with a simple joke. To be fair, many people have this power over me. Xander does as well. Oh, well, that's a name. Adamus Prime. Some of these blast. Oh, it's Blasty McNasty. I saw Blasty McNasty a while ago. There's something about the name Blasty McNasty. Like people have like names here that are either like Kidney McShit. Oh, oh no. Oh, oh my god. Wait, Blasty McNasty was in the screenshot I showed you a while ago, wasn't it, Tommy? Like where I was like, oh look, I actually can do good in this game, and I showed you it, and you just happened to pick out Blasty McNasty. And I hope they're together, but normally like it puts people in the same group together in like the same lance.
Reactor online.
But
Sensors
well,
online.
sometimes it doesn't, so who knows.
Weapons online.
I hope they're friends. If they're not, I hope they become
All
friends,
systems
seeing each other in
online.
this match. But, okay. So hopefully I can manage to do some murdering. I would like to have at some point in the stream me actually destroy something. That would be amazing for there to be, you know, people to see me actually do good instead of just hear me talk about how I've destroyed things in the past. But then again, I'm also a very small brain, so I don't have much strategy when I'm when I'm doing things. I just kind of go. Like my plan is attack, and sometimes it doesn't work out very well. To just do that.
Target spotted.
You doing all right, bud? It looks so sad. Never seen a mech look so sad before. Oh, hello.
Acquired.
I got the 2 shotguns in this mech. But, oh no, someone put artillery fire down here. I don't want to be shot at, please. I got hit by one of the shells. So that like instantly just ruined my armor. But so I got the shotguns, but other than that, oh, UAV, stop perceiving us.
Target
I'm not allowed to
spotted.
perceive. Fine. Stop with the UAV. I can't shoot at that one. The UAVs just target everything in what it can see. Oh, hello.
Target acquired.
So you want to get rid of them because if I put one here, it probably will reveal a bunch of things on the map that you can't see. I'm
UAV
in front of it.
activated.
But yeah. You can see, it revealed a bunch of people up there. Stop with the artillery. This is fun. Canyon Network.
New target
Oh,
acquired.
wow, I totally misjudged my aim on that one. I hope this thing doesn't look at me. Oh, it's looking at me. I don't want it to look at me. Excuse me? How much artillery do they have? Who is shooting me in the back right now?
New target acquired.
This is a very not good position to be in a canyon while they're up top just coming to fire down whenever they want to. There we go. That's a good shot right there. Who is...
New target acquired.
Going to murder somebody. I will murder someone. What the hell?
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Incoming missile.
Need assistance.
New target acquired. Right arm critical down. Left leg critical down.
This is not going to end well. I make it up here.
New target acquired.
Not all.
New target acquired.
I don't care. Angry. Well, I did something. I was not going to sit there in that canyon just getting constantly bombarded. It was ridiculous. See why I hate Canyon Network? It's just whoever's up top, just they have the high ground. And then you just get destroyed. Fun time. Well, that one's going to be stuck in a match. I can't do that for a bit. I'm going to... Should I try it? Should I? This is the silly thing I was talking about earlier, and I'm gonna do it. I'm probably not gonna do well in it. I'm bad at with lights in general, but one going 30 kph is not gonna probably work out the best, but I'm gonna do it anyway. For the memes. This one, they're meant for cities, so I'm going to vote for the city. I don't know if that one will get picked, but I'll try. No, it's going to be this one, which it's an okay map. We had to go. Oh, thank you for coming. Have a good rest of your day or night or whatever. I appreciate everyone for being here. For any amount of time, honestly. You know, Terra Therma was that lava map from earlier. Now we're in Caustic Valley, which is just a bunch of sulfur. It's a little warm, but not terrible. There's mostly just a bunch of smoke and stuff in the way that you have to use heat vision to see through. But then since the map is hot, it's you have to look for the cooler thing instead of the hotter thing. I'm sure if I had chat enabled, somebody would probably be saying something about me.
Reactor online.
You know, in this cockpit, like
Sensors
even what just
Weapons
happened
online.
outside? Even in the cockpit, it's a little memey.
Systems
Like this broken monitor, or slow and less slow, and just like a roll of duct tape. It's in the cockpit. Oh look, another roll of duct tape. A little repair noise. High quality craftsmanship. I'll catch up eventually. There go all the heavier mechs outrunning me. What the? Do they have a grudge match here? What's happening? Oh, okay. There's somebody already seeing us and they got confused. Thought there was a little friendly fire going on, which maybe there was. I don't know, but I think they got confused and at least thought there was friendly fire, which I'll eventually see once I can slowly walk.
Target spotted.
Oh look, there's Tommy.
Target spotted.
This is gonna take forever. This
Target
is gonna
spotted.
take forever. Holy crap, this is as slow as molasses. No,
Target
there's somebody over
acquired.
there. They're still out of
spotted.
range. But I'm in range of them. This is going to end well. Oh.
Target destroyed.
I kill steal that by hitting them with one single shell. Oh. Am I winning yet? Is that how that works? Oh. I panicked.
Target spotted.
I'm just gonna. They're going that way, so I'm not gonna go alone. Oh, another thing about this mech is that there's only so far mechs can turn backwards, except for this one. It can do whatever it wants.
New target acquired. Left torso critical damage.
Okay, already getting my torso. That's cool.
New target acquired.
Once again, enemy team up high while we're just down below and
New target
oh no,
acquired.
I don't want that looking at me. Who is behind me blocking my path from running away? Oh, okay. Well, there goes all of my weapons immediately.
Right arm.
What even happened to me?
Left arm destroyed.
Oh,
Center
I'll just
torso
run around like a
critical
silly person.
Autocannon destroyed. Small laser destroyed. Heatsink destroyed.
Can't do anything anymore. And we are very incredibly losing. And me doesn't even want to look at me. Help me. No, no. Tommy, no. Someone has already made their urban mech look like a mogus. It's cursed. Oh no. Let me see if I can find that actually, because I want to. No, that has to be shown. Yeah, I guess really, I'm gonna have to find it. Mm-hmm. Well, of course, it's not going to immediately oh, no. Oh, no. That might actually be worse than Amogus. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I'm going to have to show this too. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so cursed. It's so cursed. Oh, no, no. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Be gone. Oh, that was worse than the Mogus one, which I can't find. Oh, no, never mind. I just found it. That's... Why is that such a tiny image? That is not as tiny as it was before. Okay, I was looking at the very tiny Google image. That's why. Uh-huh. Let's... Where'd that go? Where did that just go? Hello? Oops. To grab me. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of decals you can put on your mechs. You know, there's many things like people putting woo on their mechs or other things, putting googly eyes. There's... I wonder if I can find that one too. There's a mech called a Fafnir, which is a very silly name, but anyway, it's this thing. Get rid of here. So it's this. Let me actually put myself back. There we go. So if anyone can guess what somebody made this thing look like that doesn't already know, because I know a couple people might already know, this look like anything familiar to anyone? You got it, Tommy. There's somebody that made their Fafnir look like the Toy Story binoculars. I don't know if I can find that as so easily. But they exist. I've seen them. I don't know what I was typing. Instead of typing binoculars, I typed dinosaurs. No, the bonosaurs. Can I get that? Is that a thing? It's just bringing up MechWarrior and the binoculars. That's not what I want. Oh no, I can't seem to find those again. That's a shame because it was great. Oh no! Right when I gave up, I found it. Oh. Oh. Whoops. I accidentally killed the music. That's fine. I'll bring it back later. gonna add this. Okay. Oh my god. It's so cursed, but also so amazing. Oh, oh, yeah, it really does. Because, like, it's just, it's like smaller pupils or something. There's just, yeah, it's exactly, it's just, it looks so creepy. But yeah, there's been, I don't have the image right now, but there was, is it a heavy mech? Mm, mm. As much as I like you, Blackers, be gone. Um, the champion, yeah, okay. So there's this mech, which is a mech, and then you turn around, it's got these things. So you can imagine some googly eyes have been placed on there once or twice by some people. Um, that was something I ran into personally. Just start a match. Somebody walks in front of me, looking back at me with their. I think I actually have the decals that are possible to do that. Like if I were to go in here and just camel spec decals owned. No, that's not. I swear I had more than this. Oh, because it's not new. That's silly. Give me all the decals. Oh no, the game is freezing at some reason. Why is there's a decal called Beep Boop? Okay. Do I got the? Oh, I do. That hydrogen symbol that you just slap on the back here, and then you color this white. You can see it coming together already. Yeah, I don't think I could personally make a charismatic either. Like I have to have my mechs like at least something like sure my mechs are a little yeah, he just staring. Like I personally I can't make my mechs weird. Though I might have one that's silly. I don't quite remember. I mean, they're all a little bit silly. Like, I got them all named after Toho characters and other things, anime characters of some kind. Some of them are unique, like this one. This is just names I made up. Um, but I did name this after Splatoon, so there's that. Because like this originally was like a blood, um, camo, like the pattern on this. Oh no, the color. If I go back to default, it's like covered in blood. So I just changed it to Splatoon instead by making it orange. So now it's paint. No, not violent at all. Definitely not wholesome. Um, oh yeah, that this mech, the police one. I still needed to show that. I need to find that. I need to find the okay. Cause I gotta show this. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Is this it? Oh yeah, it is. Here we go. Okay. Excuse me. Why does this have no sound? Because the website's muted. Okay. Not anymore. Ah, ah. Let's bring this over to OBS. Oops, excuse me while we just go over here.
Attention, all units. Reports of a high-speed runner coming in. Suspect appears to be a Locust PB, heading north of River City Road. River City Patrol has approved Officer K9 for immediate pursuit. Proceed with caution.
No, their base do not move fast. I had to show that. It's oh that thing. Like as soon as I saw that trailer, I was like, "Oh, I have to have this thing." Which I'll do this in a test. Actually, we'll go to the actual city. Some River City. I'll go to the city. So certain mechs have little features that you can enable. This one, as you might imagine, being police, you can push a little button that in third person enter the. I got a little siren. So I may have fun with this in matches sometimes because I'll I'll start chasing after. I'll be like what with the siren off, and as soon as I go to chase another like light mech or something, woo! Oh, I love this thing. It's so silly. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I don't do great in light mechs. I mean, to be fair, I haven't done great this entire stream, but that's aside from the fact. But yeah, we're just gonna use this one just for this silly. Watch this be like amazing, and I'll do like tons of damage. Probably not, but gotta go there. Oh no, not the bog again. Oh. I mean, I planned for just like another 15 minutes, but really it was just kind of until I felt like I was done. I I mean, I would like to get a good match in before I'm done, but who knows if that's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm mostly just kind of playing it by ear. I don't quite know my endurance yet. It's like how long I can go for. Oh no, there was no lore. This is a very unconventional debut. It was just it's called debut because I'm here. Here I am. But there's a lore thing. I'll probably do like a lore video sometime later. Most of that information is currently classified, so I can't talk about that. Yeah, just as far as anyone's concerned, I'm just a ship. There's nothing unique about me. There's nothing special about me. Oh, hello, Komacha. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate everyone coming. I don't know how good I'm being as like a streamer, but I hope I am being enjoyable to watch in some capacity. I may not be explaining this game very well to those that don't know it, but hopefully you enjoy the explosions and regardless. About. I sure appreciated. Everyone is appreciated. The one thing I should have done earlier, but I didn't think about it because I was super nervous. I'll do it after this, but I forgot entirely to just you know, show everyone the full model. I kind of forgot that part. I'm gonna do that part at least, but I forgot that entirely. I mean, I can't have my debut stream not have like all of me. That'll be rude, incredibly rude to not show that. Lore is separate, but I need to show all of me. Zombie warbots are always good. And yes, I am purposely running over these lampposts. Well, there's everyone over there. Oh, no. I would like to not be destroyed by missiles. No, thank you. I should not be over. Am I the only light? No, there's another one. They're just hanging out in the back for some reason. What are you doing over there? Maybe I shouldn't be here.
Target spotted.
Oh, don't perceive me. Ooh, there was a large mech looking in my direction. What? From behind? What? I'm so confused. Oh, what? Who are you? Oh, you're something with ghost rifles. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, this is... Yeah, if anyone, like, just looks at my back, I'll die. I'm not gonna get a good match in this entire stream, am I?
Target spotted.
Ooh, excuse me while I got enough jump jets up here? Oh, I can get up here.
5%. Fuel at 0%.
See if I can try to get all the way up here. There's everyone down there. Look at me.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I'm, oh no!
Right torso critical damage. Heatsink destroyed.
Target spotted.
No, I couldn't believe. I wanted to run away, but didn't work out. Okay. Okay. I'm good at this game, I swear. Oh yeah, I forgot my UAV. Because there was already one set up already, so I didn't want to do it immediately, and I didn't see it. Let's see the other one drop. What should I do? What did I say I was going to do something with? Does any of these things I have, just by looks alone, appeal to anyone? They'll pick whatever somebody tells me. If there's something that you actually really care about. I'm not going to like make people in the chat decide what I'm going to play, but I'll give people the option to override my decisions. I don't know how well you can read names though, is the thing. So there's this one's interesting. So unless anyone has any other decisions, I might use this one because it's an assault mech that can actually sprint. So this big 100-ton thing can actually sprint. There's a thing called a I'm pretty sure it's pronounced mask. I don't know if it's actually a pronounced acronym, but it's MASC. I don't really remember what it stands for. Myomer accelerated something or other. I'm going to be butchered by anyone that's actually a Battletech lore fan, but I'm sorry, I don't know all the acronyms. But yeah, it's a thing only certain mechs have, which makes the legs move faster. So, aka sprinting. So you know when an assault can do that, and you're in like a lighter mech, maybe not a light mech, but like a medium-sized mech, and you're being outrun by a giant. Someone's wanting to get into my room. A small cat. Oh no. Oh, he's meowing. Must wait for a little bit. But yeah, I'll show you what this does. Oh no. Excuse me a moment while I go appease. Okay. There's now a cat wandering around in here. So yeah, this thing normally moves at, as you can see, it accelerates a little slow too, but it goes this speed. Like you want to stop, it goes pretty slow. It's a little slow to start, but then I can just. Yeah, let me do from 0. So there's a little meter there. If that gets too high into the red area, it'll start doing damage to my legs. So I gotta not use it forever. But it does allow sprinting, which is incredibly terrifying with something that has a giant. As you can see, I have 3 SRM-6s, which I'll fire once just so you can see. They're missiles that kind of they fire kind of like a shotgun. So this basically is kind of like 2 shotguns. It's essentially a missile shotgun, if you will, and then a regular. And then it's got heavy large lasers, which are large lasers that instead of having more range, are just more damage. Oops, didn't mean to fire that. There is a cat rubbing all over my legs right now. Oh yeah, this mech does have you can see. Maybe we can't see. No way to see from this way. But yeah, if you saw it when I went to go into the match, it does have claws, and in like tabletop BattleTech, it would be able to use those. Dang rotaries. Excuse me?
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
One of these positions that any of these matches are very good. Everyone's in like weird, strange positions, just hiding behind cover. It's not great.
Target spotted.
I don't want to blame the teams, but like, because a lot of it has been my being silly. But I mean, there's better places that the team could be for sure. Excuse me.
New target acquired.
Nope.
Critical damage.
You want immediately get broken open?
Target spotted.
Later, cat. Yeah, it's very similar to those sorts of games. Like honestly, I played this game before any of those, and World of Warships, obviously, was a game that I was playing. As soon as I played that game, I'm like, oh, it's like MechWarrior Online, but it's a ship instead.
Critical damage.
What? Oh, okay. Okay, well, I just it just randomly explode. That's cool. What are you doing? My cat is shutting my door. Oh no, don't need to feel bad. That was entirely just I didn't know that person was there. Like, but yeah, and as Nev was talking about, this mech has claws in BattleTech tabletop. You'd be able to use those claws to just cut through other. I have a very strange cat. He was not bothering me for the majority of the stream, but now he's coming in here slamming doors. Oh, I mean, didn't really go backwards. It's backwards for me, but like, I actually don't know when World of Warships actually came out. When did World of Warships come out? Because I don't know if I actually. Maybe I was playing from the start. Was I? I don't know. But yeah, they're similar kinds of games. It's definitely like a subset of games where you have the one life and you die, you're done. Um, there's no like respawning, and they play similarly. Like in all honesty, this is basically just a tank with legs. That's all it really is. It's a tank with legs and more guns. Um, yeah. Um. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do before getting to a match. I wasn't talking about a mech. I was talking about me. Excuse me. Let me just click on things accidentally. All right, going here. I gotta show me. This would be weird to just have a stream, like a debut stream, where I don't show myself. Like, sure, this is super untraditional. Did not have any sort of lore or anything else. But I gotta show me. So we're gonna go. I, of course, forgot entirely to have any sort of bindings of the sorts. So I gotta go and I'm gonna look in here just. That's not the right one. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. So, more of me. You can see all of my meanness. So, all of my model stuff, like the credits and such, during my Twitter bio, I'll be honest, I don't know how to pronounce the person that did the design art for me, because normally, like, their Twitter name is Robin, but their actual handle is Siliquin or something. I'm sorry, design father, but I don't know how to pronounce that. I always called you Robin. And then it's Olive and Yokul that did my rigging, which is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, parents. And my rigging father has also created this wonderful tail for me, which, if I were to say get rid of this entirely, so this background just disappears, and then we go in here and go to the light settings, turn the lights real dark. I glow. So my tail glows, and the little the little guns on my head, all the glows. It's great. I love my model so much. I'll just reset this back to wherever it was. Like this. Yes, the camera. There we go. Back to normal. Siloquin? Okay, Siloquin. I've never heard it pronounced. The thing, so I never knew the actual pronunciation of it. Okay, so I want to have one great match, but I feel like if I keep going, I'll go forever. So I'm gonna do one more match, and then we'll be done. Because I just want to try for one good match where I'm not bad at the game. Okay, so we're gonna. So anyone who might know me knows that Mio is my favorite character in Can. Not my favorite Can Mech, but my favorite Can character. Actually, my favorite anime character in general. I just love her. I don't know what it is. I just love her. So we're gonna go do that one, the last one. Also, I'm going to let this child out that keeps begging to be out of the door that he closed himself. Okay. Now that my soul has rejoined my body, and I don't particularly like any of these options. I guess this one's okay. Everyone wants 70%. So this mic is a little bit all-rounder kind of thing. She's got it's got LRMs, she's got PPC, couple medium lasers, I think. So she can do long range, medium range, short range. So I'm hoping maybe having something with LRMs will allow me to maybe do something. I'm not going to even say anything. Oh, right, the music. What's the music? Bring that back. Where's the good one? Where's it? There we go. Hopefully I can do something with this. Oh, right. She has jump jets. Not very good ones.
Fuel at 25%.
But there's something. They're better than nothing. Oh,
Fuel at 25%.
hello. Don't worry. You can catch all of the VOD and it'll be up as soon as this is over, which will be this is basically the last match I'm going to be doing tonight. But I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, so Red Rice here actually found me in MechWarrior Online. So that's pretty cool, I think, just because I was playing this game by myself just one day, just playing the game, and I got like a few followers on Twitter. I was like, well, this is weird. I'm like, I'm not gonna complain, but this is cool. And then I realized that I'd been basically advertising myself all night. So this game itself, MechWarrior Online, does not have any music in itself. Like there's like a little guitar riff that plays at the start and end of matches, which I currently have off right now. So I'm playing MechWarrior 2 music, which is a very old MechWarrior game, but it, as you can see, has some pretty good music. Some of the songs aren't as like hardcore as that one, but I went to that one specifically just because, I mean, So if you want to hear that, just look. MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries soundtrack is what I had playing this entire stream, except for the part where I accidentally closed it and then I forgot to open it again. Is anyone going to target anything so I could shoot with LRMs? Because that would be cool. Oh, thank you.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Oh, okay. Somebody can see me, but I can't see them. Yeah, 90s video games really do. They do some good tunes. Yeah, like a game that looks like, you know, oh look, this mech is made out of 2 polygons, but the music is rock. Because like if you look up MechWarrior 2, like what it actually looks like, it's not that good. I'm sure at the time it was very impressive, but and I did play a little bit at the time. I didn't think anything of it because that was just how it was at
New target
that
acquired.
period, but somebody keep a
New
target.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Thank you. Oh,
New target acquired.
Mm.
Warning incoming missile. New target acquired. Warning incoming missile.
why are people singing it over there? No, I'm not using a custom sound pack or anything. This is all the actual game sounds. I'm just, the music is playing outside of the
Incoming missile.
game
New
currently. But
target acquired.
MechWarrior 4, I think I played MechWarrior 4. I don't remember which ones I actually played. You know, that's the wrong button.
Warning incoming missile.
No, not the rotaries. The rotaries.
Warning
No.
incoming missile.
Oh, I don't think this is going to be a good match either. I would love it if just one just would go my way.
Warning incoming missile.
I'm just going to put that UAV out there.
Activated. New target acquired. Warning incoming missile.
This is not a good position to be in.
New target acquired.
I'm going to put the heat thing on just so I can see a little bit better.
Warning incoming missile.
Oh,
Torso
I overheated.
critical.
Yeah, so
Warning incoming missile.
when you do go back to watch the VOD, you're gonna see me fail a lot. Maybe I'll do a MechWarrior stream at some other point, but I don't totally, absolutely just eat it the entire stream. I swear I do good at this game. Wait, hold on. Can I get that? Can I find screenshots? I can prove it. I can probably prove it. Screenshots. Do I got a good screenshot here? No, I don't. I have no proof. Wow. Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed me be absolutely destroy this entire stream. I really appreciate everyone coming to watch me. It was more people than I actually expected. I'll be honest. I really appreciate every one of you that came. So possibly tomorrow, maybe the next day. I'm not quite sure how I'll do it. I'll have another stream. I don't have the schedule yet, but I'm kind of gonna be like feeling my way through, see what kind of endurance I have and how often I can stream. But the next stream will be, as I mentioned earlier, Bunhouse, completely different from this game. Just about bunnies, gardening. I love bunnies, so yeah, I'm gonna play that. So that'll be the next stream. I'll probably, if I'm doing it tomorrow, I'll probably put the Twitter announcement pretty soon in the day. I might just commit to it. So yeah, tomorrow most likely bunnies. Get ready for bunnies. After that, don't quite know what my my plans for streaming for. I do play many games, so I don't want to regret this not being because yeah, I you know it. I love anyone that's here at any point. I'm sure you might have wanted to see me, but which is very flattering. But I appreciate you at all any times, all times, small amounts of times. Thank you, everyone. I really didn't do very well in the game, but I really had fun anyway. So I hope everyone else did, and I will see you tomorrow, probably same time. I'll do it to bunnies, hopefully with better bitrate. I'll try to work on that and see if that was an issue that's on my end that I, for some reason, accidentally messed up a setting. I don't know what happened, but hopefully next stream a little less scuffed. But thank you for coming, and I will see you next time.